The submarines were a known fact. They were built in Shreveport. There were 5 of them. One of them was dismantled and taken down to Galveston Bay. The other 4 were here, and were here at the end of the war. The official records of the War of the Rebellion, where all the reports are for the Union and Confederate officers particularly, have these in them. And we know that the Union knew about them as early as June of 1864 and maybe earlier. At the end of the war, the Confederates most likely thought that these subs might be used again if the South decided to start the war. And so it appears that the seacocks are a valve, if you will, on the bottom of the subs were opened, and the subs just simply sank in the mud. They were built in Cross Bayou, very close to where Central Fire Station is today, just a little bit to the west of that. That was the Confederate Navy Yard from there all the way to the river. We know that in December of 1863, they had a surface gunboat, a big gunboat called the Grand Duke, and that instead of using it or keeping it at the Naval Yard so that they could have room, they had placed it in a slough just north of Cross Bayou. And because the river's changed, it was where the center of the river is today. We've found that. There is a possibility that they were still kept somewhere in a set of ravines that still exist on Cross Bayou. There is also a very good possibility that since they parked the Grand Duke in this slough, that they would have put the subs somewhere upstream on the Bossier side, because there was absolutely nothing there but forest and swamp in the 1860s. Great place to hide them. They would be almost invisible even from the water, and there's no reason why anybody would be out on that water unless they had a military mission. There were no roads going to it. That is the most logical place to hide for submarines.